another video and I haven't sat down yet because like recording's really far today. Okay, so hey guys, it's Suppaloni, and today I'm back with another video. I was actually kind of like, I don't really know how I got on this topic, but I was inspired by Diamond J's How to Survive Middle School video. I started thinking about it. I don't know why I'm breathless. But I started to think about it and I was like, this is a video I want to share. So today's topic is going to be private school. This is going to be a semi-serious, for real thing. I might have to cut it into 2 parts if the video gets too long, but I'm kind of just going to ramble and just talk about private school. Not mine specifically, but I am going to kind of half talk about my school and half talk about the struggles of being in private school. So actually, one thing is that I'll talk more about later is I'm not going to go to private school again. I don't think. I may not go to private school again. Let's just say that. So I actually was raised in a private school, and it has been from kindergarten to 8th grade. I'm going to 9th grade next year, that I have been in a private school. And yeah, as I get older, I realize more and more things that I'm not going to be able to do, but that is like some of the reason why I am maybe we'll be going to public school, but we'll talk more about that later. So first of all, I kind of just want to say that private school is not a bad place. It's not as bad as you think, but I'm going to share some of the struggles and some of the things that happened at my school that I was just trying, it kind of bothered me. So first of all, private school in general tends to be very traditional. So when I say traditional, it's like they're very traditional on clothing. So at my school, it was always skirts. At other private schools, they actually do khakis for girls, but at my school, it was girls, you get to wear skirts. Because, jeans or stuff like that, I don't know why exactly, but that was just our dress code. So we always had to wear a loose skirt from, it used to be a jumper when you were a kid, so it would be these little overalls, and then the skirt kind of branches out from there. But from 5th to 8th, you got to wear this very loose, what's it called? A skirt with the print on it. I can't think of it right now. But, so that wasn't bothering me. But I was really scared of this year. I actually would have to go into pencil skirts almost, and I don't do that. I'm a very active person, so that would be very restricting to me. So that was one of the struggles. I was like, I really just want to wear what I want to wear, jeans and a shirt. But it just it wasn't you'd have to wear very baggy jeans, and if not, you must change back into your skirt. So that was a problem I had. It was I don't prefer wearing baggy jeans because then I feel I'm from the 70s, those dumbbell jeans. I don't really do that. I prefer wearing skinny jeans, of course, but I do understand why they were saying you can't do that. But I do really would like to wear what I want to wear, because skirts, I don't own a single skirt in there. By the way, my closet is right here, so that's why I'm kind of pointing past the precious owl. But I don't own any skirts. I've actually gotten rid of most of them. The only dressy thing I have are dresses, and I don't usually wear dresses either unless it's a very fancy event. My kind of dressy is a really pretty t-shirt and some shorts. I don't really wear jeans because it's too hot in Texas. So it makes me feel very hot. Okay, so that's struggle 1. Struggle 2, it was of being in a private school. Our private school in particular, it was very small. We didn't have extracurriculars. I mean, we had sports, but no art, music, on and on and on. So it was very hard because I'd like to branch into an extracurricular because I think that would be very fun to do. I just it was that's one of the things that I've always just wow, public schools can do this, and I'm I'd love to do that. extracurriculars, I think it's very fun. As you guys have seen a few of my paintings, I don't think I'd take painting in my extracurriculars if or when I go to public school. But, like, I just think about it, and I do a lot of painting. As you can see, I have this one and this one. These two are store-bought. I have one behind there. I have one over there. I have a few down there that I can't reach right now. But we didn't have teaching a different language at our school. We only had it till, I think you can take it in 11th grade, and that's only once. And it's Spanish 1. And I feel like that's very, like, it's very stuffed to where it's only a little bit of learning and you don't actually get taught like the good stuff. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. Another thing is dances. My school didn't have dances. It was very like, I don't know, like we had no dances. There were no 8th grade dances, 9th, I don't really know the like big variety of dances public school has, but it's like there were no dances, so there was no really social fun in it, I suppose. So that was also a problem that I just like, I'm gonna miss out on my like prom or stuff like that, because like I'm gonna miss out on my high school experience. So that was also like just a big talk for me that I was like really sad about, because I hear about all these awesome public school events. And it's kind of like, well, I'm going to miss out on that. But hopefully if I can get to a public school, I can feel more open to those things, because I really want to get a good high school experience. And it will prepare me more for college than it would in private school. Now in my school in particular, I had a lot of problems that it was just like... So one of the things is I'm a girl, so it makes me really mad. Our school was kind of like a thing where, like, girls don't play basketball, girls don't play football. So the only sport we ever had was volleyball. I played that every year because I was like, okay, it's the one sport we have in school, and I don't mind volleyball. But it was kind of like we didn't have like the same thing as the boys did. So the boys had bunches of different options. They had golf, they had football, they had basketball. They had a lot of different options available to them that just like the girls didn't exactly have. And again with the jeans, like I remember having one discussion in class where it was like, so Fridays I'm going to try to get the girls to wear jeans because one of our teachers was really nice. Well, the boys already get to wear khakis for normal school things. But it was like, they were sitting there like, we want to wear jeans. It's not fair that girls don't get to. And like, even then we were just like, we don't get to wear pants. I don't think they understood that. So in the end, the girls got to wear like khakis and I think something else. And I thought that was really weird because like nobody owns a pair of those and they look really ugly too. But like, it was just kind of weird because they accepted those, but I didn't have any of those. But they let the boys wear jeans on Fridays now. So it was kind of like, okay, that's like a little unfair because like if we get to wear khakis and stuff on Fridays, well they should be able to stay in their khakis for the whole week because like that's what their uniform was, and if that's what we're getting allowed, then that's what they should stay in. So I kind of thought that was like, that was my thought process through that. It was like really hard to just kind of think through that. Okay. So it was just like really hard in that matter just because I felt so like, I felt like, well, I really want to do this, but I can't. So I just felt like our, like, whatever we wanted just didn't really matter in a case of some fact. So it was a little hard in that factor. What else did I want to say? The teachers there were really nice. My favorite was my math, science, and history teacher. And my English teacher was so amazing. I am so glad that I got to take his English course for 2 years. And actually, I'm very sad to leave my teachers behind because they were amazing teachers. But in this fact, it's just I don't really want to go on in a private school because it just, I feel like I'm getting deprived of different things because... Let's just say in my school, like, the fun factor wasn't really anything. Like, it was kind of like, it was kind of a little too strict for my taste. Me and my friend, Michaela, you'd know her if you saw my Hawaii vlog, we'd always joke about if you opened the side door to the school that the alarm would go off and start saying, student escape, student escape. Because after a while, it was just like, ugh. It was just so weird. So in my 7th and 8th grade years, kind of in my 8th grade years when I really started to understand that I wasn't happy with what was going on. Kindergarten through 6th grade, perfectly fine. I felt like I didn't know about the different things of high school, or like public school that I didn't really understand. But now in my 7th and 8th grade, 7th grade was really fun, although I did have a problem at the end of the year because I just didn't feel like I was fitting in. So I had a really big problem at the end of 7th grade, and I kind of just became very compact. But I'm so sad I loved my 8th grade year. I want to thank all my friends that were there with me the whole time. Jordan, Michaela, okay, and Diamond. Like, it was really great. I felt like I really connected with my friends this year, and I'm very sad to maybe even leave. But the thing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like all those friends that I had this year are also leaving private school for the fact of it's too strict. Now, here's a very unpopular opinion. One of my friends was gay. So that was very, very tough, because it was almost like my school did not accept that for reasonable things. But I don't discriminate against that. And so it was like they were always like, if they heard of something, it was like interrogation after interrogation and after interrogation. And it almost got to a point where it was just so silly, because it was like, if this person was gay, expelled. Like, that was that. There was so much discrimination against that it was just like, it was crazy. I just almost felt kind of uncomfortable, because somebody who was different just couldn't be who they wanted to be. Now, I understand I am not gay. That's completely off topic. But it's just like, I do feel bad, because I really felt like they should have as much right to express their feelings as you did. Although I understand it's not a part of the Bible, because it's what kind of private school is based on. But I just felt really bad, and it made me feel kind of heartbroken inside that if someone else if a girl had a feeling for a girl, that it was like, you're expelled, go somewhere else, because it's almost as if we don't accept you here. So I was very sad about that. And I remember an interrogation where I swear it was trying to turn me against one of my friends. It was like, so there's a rumor going around that one of your friends is gay. And I was like, so we're doing this. And I was like, I don't know, I haven't heard anything of it. And it was just kind of and then it came to the point where I saw her sitting in your lap, and first of all, it wasn't even me that this girl was sitting on my lap, it was one of my other black friends. There's a problem there, because apparently we just look so similar that you don't bother looking to see who it actually is. And so I was like, no sir, this wasn't happening, and even if it did, it's not because I'm gay or something. I thought that was just stupid. I was like, and then after that it was like, are you gay? He was trying to make me fill in the blank, and I was like, no, no. And he goes, are you sure? I'm like, good job, now I gotta edit that, thank you. It was like, oh, so you really think I don't know what I am? I'm not. I swear, and that whole entire interrogation was an hour long. I missed my whole history class. I mean, thank you for that. But I wasn't getting in trouble or anything. I was just really? I had this whole big talk, and then the person who likes to interrogate us always gets off topic and starts going I know your parents are divorced. And I'm like, we weren't even talking about that. Why are you bringing this up? And so it was just oh my goodness, could you freaking just stay on topic? and just kind of make this as painless as possible, because I'm just sitting in this chair in this office just like listening to the nonsense that he's gotten off to, and it's just, can I leave now? Like, it was so hard. One of the times I went there was because, so I heard you're thinking of leaving private school, and that's where I come off from. It's like, so then the next hour and a half I'm getting it's like, well, you shouldn't leave private school because of da-da-da-da-da, public school is bad because of da-da-da-da-da, you'll get this more in private school, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, fill in the blank. And so it's just kind of like I'm getting this whole talk of like, you shouldn't leave private school because of this, and like, he's trying to convince me, but I'm not getting convinced. I'm just kind of feeling like, yeah, these talks are something I won't miss if I leave. Like, you know, but that was just kind of a big thing for me. It's just that I never just, like, it was really hard for me to go through those talks when a lot of the time I don't feel like I'm being fully, like, appreciated for going to the school. Like, I don't know what exactly that means, but, like, I don't know what I mean. It's just, like, I didn't feel like what I had to say mattered, or I just felt like I was there to be a snitch or something. I'm not gonna snitch on something that I don't believe is wrong. Now, if someone's, like, smoking or, like, drinking on campus, then, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of tell. But, like, it was just kind of, like, trying to make me snitch on people that I have no intention on doing anything or anything like that. And so then that gay thing, it just kind of went from, like, okay, so if she's not gay, then is he, is she, is he, is she, is she, is she, is he, is he? It's like, are you for real? Like, I don't need to talk about this. It makes me feel very, like, I just don't. It makes me feel very strongly about this. This is just kind of my thing about this. I might do another video just kind of like it, but I wanted to share different parts of my private school, and it's not a bad place. It was very nice, but in my 8th grade year, we got into a new school, and it was like, it was very interesting to say the least. And yeah, so that's kind of what I had to say about it. It just kind of came up in my mind, and I felt like it's something that I should share with the world because of just different things, because I don't want people thinking private school is awful. It's not awful, it's just very strict, and that could be just like the thing that people just don't want. Like, you know what I mean? It just could be, just say that maybe my private school just wasn't the best for me. It was, like, this year I felt like I got in trouble for everything. I felt like I was always in that office trying to, like, they trying to get me to snitch on someone. I just felt very, like, ambushed with, like, different problems of the school just kind of coming up, popping, and it was just like, I want to go, I want to go, I want to go. So it really just kind of just came to my heart, just like, you should want to share about this to people in case they're thinking of maybe going to private school or different things like that, because I just want to, like, let everybody know how my private school went, and just kind of a few things here and there of why I want to go to public school. And yeah, so I want to thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, then thank you. And if you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you guys love what I do here in my channel in general, please click the subscribe button. And I will see you guys soon. Love ya. You, yeah, girls like you love fun, and yeah, me